Movies and TV shows help bring us closer to our favorite celebrities. Sometimes they take it one step further and show us things that we didn't know we needed. One such series is The White Lotus. It shows us a little too much of Theo James, and we're all for it. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the humongous prosthetic the actor had to wear in the latest episode. Let's get into it. First off, the fake peen was enormous.
There is one shot of just one of my butt cheeks, but it's a kind of fleeting shot of just a single butt cheek. And
tall, brooding, and handsome, no one could escape Theo's charms when he started showing up on television. He went from starring in the Divergent series to being a regular on a lot of TV shows. Most recently, he has been working on the second season of The White Lotus. If you're a fan of the show, you know it's famous for being super relevant and super controversial. Well, they just took things to a whole new level. The actor laid everything bare for his part, and let us tell you, it was larger than life. With fans fainting left and right, the actor decided to set the record straight. He didn't have to, but he did. In a recent interview, he admitted that the donkey-sized appendage that we saw wasn't his own. It was a huge prosthesis that he wore during the controversial scene. As we said, he didn't have to tell us that. The Divergent actor went on to say that even though he's very private about his life sometimes, in this line of work you have to put yourself in situations that you might not be comfortable with. Well, we weren't complaining, but okay. What's more, he wanted it to be unnoticeable. During the decision-making phase, he asked the makeup artist to make his privates unnoticeable. The scene demanded that he look like an ordinary person, a regular Joe. The scene was less about the and more about the fight for power in the bedroom. We're glad that the people in charge didn't take his advice and went for a more theatrical approach. Reportedly, the prosthetic was 9 inches long and 4 inches wide. It was more like a hammer than anything else. It looked like it had been taken right off a donkey at least, and that's what the actor claims. He went on about how huge it was. Honestly, it was one of the funniest interviews we've ever seen. But wait, there's more. An earlier version of an intimate scene in the 5th episode showed more of him before it was edited to be toned down. The gender roles between lovers and friends are the main source of conflict in this season of the series. In particular, the characters of Megan Fahey and Aubrey Plaza, who play bitter enemies who are jealous of each other's husbands and bank accounts. They're at the center of things. It's more like a bedtime story with teeth. Again, we aren't complaining. Now let's look at who Theo James' famous wife is.
So what did you do with it? You still got it? I was like, no, I don't have it.
Did you save it? No, yeah, you don't save it.
Like, sleeping with it.
Sleep next to it.
If you're a fan of the actor, you've probably gotten frustrated sometimes because of how private he is. Don't get us wrong, he's entitled to his privacy, but we wish we knew more about him and his lovely wife, Ruth Kearney. Since starring in multiple productions together, the couple has been making headlines. They work together so well that you can't help but root for them. They're the power couple we didn't even know we needed. So we've done some expert detective work and found out all that we could about the couple. To start with, she's an awesome actress too.
Theo, straight ahead, please. Right side.
Theo, do you mind just straight on, sir? Right here. Okay, that's great. I appreciate that. Here we go.
And Theo.
Since she was a young girl, Kearney has been working to become an actress. In fact, she is so dedicated to her job that she can't imagine doing anything else. She has said that working in the industry is pretty hard, but she loves it with all her heart and soul. What's even more impressive is that she doesn't want to be famous. She doesn't try to get jobs so that people would fawn over her. Instead, she just wants to play interesting, meaningful roles so she can show off her acting skills. Now that's what we call boss behavior. Even so, that doesn't mean she hasn't been in some major shows. You might have seen her in hit series like Primeval, The Following, and Flaked. She officially started her acting career in 2010 and has been working in the industry since. She's even been on a few really cool reality shows. The turning point for her career, or at least for us, was when she appeared on Sunderton. The PBS series is a masterpiece based on Jane Austen's last book. She starred alongside her husband, and they played the cutest little couple ever. In the last episode of the season, their characters, Sydney Parker and Eliza Campion, even got married. You know what they say, art imitates life. Coming up, she met her husband in theater school. The couple met at the Bristol Old Vic Theater School, where they were both students. We don't know about her, but for her husband, it was love at first sight. Adorable, right? Things got pretty silly as they had to participate in many plays and did a lot of theater together. One of their fondest memories includes dressing up as different animals and wearing matching leotards. 10 years have gone by, and the actor is just as smitten as he was the first time he saw her. In an exclusive interview, the Underworld actor talked about how she keeps him grounded. He feels that she completes him. They sound like the perfect couple. They started as friends, and slowly it grew into something beautiful. The pair married in Islington Town Hall in 2018 in a private ceremony. They also welcomed their first child in 2021. Up next, they're both private about their relationship.
It sounded like half the audience just got pregnant. I don't know how that works.
You probably saw this one coming. We can't imagine how hard it must be to have a relationship in the limelight. Everything you do and every move you make is right there for the entire world to see. So it makes sense that both actors tend to keep to themselves rather than make a big splash in the media. Whatever they're doing, it's working. They seem so happy together. While everyone knew they were dating and things were getting serious, the couple was so good at keeping things under wraps that the paparazzi couldn't figure out where and when they were getting married. We still don't know their wedding date. They rarely do interviews together or show up in public. The last time we saw the two in one place was at the premiere of the second season of The White Lotus in October 2022 at the Goya Studios in Los Angeles, California. The couple is just as low-key on social media as they are in real life. The actor doesn't even have any accounts, but his wife does. She doesn't share much either. They have decided to keep their private lives out of the public eye and rarely post pictures of each other. But when they do, we can't help but fawn over them. They're just so cute together. Following up, they welcomed a baby in 2021. In August, the pair welcomed a new addition into their family. You already know they value their privacy, so we didn't see the baby girl for a long time. In one of his rare interviews, the actor gushed about being a dad and how fulfilled it made him feel, but he didn't share his daughter's name or any pictures. At first, he said that the experience was confusing. The couple didn't know what to do, but they slowly got the hang of it. He went on to say that everything changes when you have your first child, but you come out of it a stronger person. Initially, the couple kept their pregnancy and the birth of their daughter a secret, but in a post, they shared the most adorable picture ever. The 37-year-old actor was taking part in a new campaign by the UN Refugee Agency's national charity partner UK for UNHCR to raise awareness of global refugee crisis. He did his part by sharing the cutest photo of what home means to him. He posted a picture of his daughter's tiny feet next to his own, saying that home is a right to safety, the ability to protect your family, and the freedom to sometimes squish those tiny little toes. Gah, so cute. Lastly, the couple volunteers with the United Nations Refugee Agency. The actor has been a supporter of the UN Refugee Agency since 2016, when he started speaking up for refugees in the wake of the Syrian refugee crisis. In an essay he wrote for GQ, he said that the story of his Greek-grandfather, who escaped the Nazis during World War II, was what made him want to help people. Kearney joined the agency so she could support her husband. They both attended a World Refugee Day event in 2018 with other UNHCR supporters, like Kate Blanchett and Colin Firth. The Irish actress posted a picture of the gathering on Instagram to honor their commitment to the cause and to give a huge shout out to everyone that showed up. The notoriously secretive couple has made quite a life for themselves, and we love it for them. That's a wrap for this video. Do you want to know more about the upcoming projects the two of them might be getting into? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.